Alright boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Grotti Furia in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now I've customized this thing a couple times on the channel before. The last time that I did this was almost 2 years ago to the day actually, which is really interesting. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop into Los Santos Customs. Of course this car is also on sale this week, which is why I'm customizing it. So let's see what we can do to this thing. It's been quite a while since I've done this, so we're going to start off with the armor. We're going to go all the way up on that. The brakes as well for sure. For the bumpers, we do have front and rear options here. Now, there are some pretty good looking options for this car, I'm not going to lie. I do like these secondary sort of options here. I really like the aggressive look with this car, but I think that I'm going to have to go for probably the secondary custom splitter. Let's go for that option. I like the look of that. For the rear bumper on this thing, we do have quite a few different things we can do. I like the carbon GT diffuser. However, the secondary focus diffuser is also pretty cool. Let's go for that option. As far as canards go on this car, we can add quite a few different ones. I'm not sure that I actually want to add the canards on this particular build. I think I'm going for a little more subtle, so we're not going to add the canards on. And for the engine block, we can change the accenting of it. We can do no accent, primary, or of course stock is the secondary color. So let's keep it stock. I think that's going to look good. EMS level 4, we got to go all the way up on the engine, obviously. Now for the exhaust, we do have quite a few different options here. Not really sure. Oh wow, I forgot about these. These are kind of cool. There's like the top exit exhausts, which is that's pretty interesting. You don't see that very much. I think that the best looking exhaust though is probably the Carbon Infinity exhaust. I really like that option, so let's go for that one. For the hood itself, we can go for a carbon hood. We also have the Ridgeline hood. There's quite a few different options for this car, really. A lot of them are pretty good, I think. For today's build, I think that I kind of want to go for the instep hood. I think that's the one we're going to go for. I like the look of that. It's pretty subtle, but it is adding something, so I do like it. Xenon for the lights, of course. Now we could add the neon kit for some additional traction and bringing the center of gravity of the car down. However, I don't really think it's going to fit with this car very well, so we're going to leave it off. I definitely don't want to get the cease and desist from Ferrari, so we'll just leave that alone. Now for the livery though, we do have black stripes, we got white stripes, and of course we have the tricolor livery, which is pretty cool. We do have the dark two-tone as well, the Pisswasser, the Globe Oil, the Douche Rally. We also have the Stronzo Racer, the Fukaru Warrior, the Masterpiece, and back to none. Now I do have to say the Stronzo Racer is really nice looking, but it's just not for me, not today at least. I always go for the tricolor because I think that it just looks so good. Let's go for the tricolor today. I know that I use this a lot, but I think it looks so good. Secondary mirrors, we are going to go for those. I would otherwise keep those carbon, but I think secondary is going to look pretty good. Yellow on black for the plate though, got to do that. And for the color, I've actually changed my crew color to this. And I think that this car would look absolutely phenomenal in this color. So I think that I want to go for it. Let's do it, $25,000. Now, do we want to go for the secondary crew color as well? Or do we want to go for something like maybe a black? I don't hate the look of the black. We could also go for something a little bit different, like a silver maybe. I'm not really sure if any of these are actually going to look any sort of good. I don't think that they are. I think that I'm going to have to go double crew color. It looks really nice though, in my opinion. I really like this shade of green. This is my first time seeing it, and this is more what I was kind of wanting to go for with my sort of mint green that I ended up having. I think this looks super great though, so let's keep that. For the interior striping, let's go red. Just something, a little pop on the inside. You can barely tell, but I think it looks good. Now we can go for the primary roof, or of course the carbon roof as well. The carbon roof, I have to say, looks fantastic on this car. I don't know that I care to change it though. The carbon looks great, and it does, I guess, match up with the side skirts in theory, or does it? I don't even think it does. Let's leave it stock for right now. Let's see what we can do with the skirts. If there's anything we can do with the skirts, maybe we'll consider it. I really like the primary Grotti skirt. That looks super good in my opinion. Let's go for that option for the skirt. That's awesome. For the suspension, we are going to lower the car as much as we can for sure. Transmission, we got to go all the way up on that. The turbo as well, of course. The wheels on this car are phenomenal looking. stock. I love how these look. I'm tempted to not even change them, to be completely honest. We will just quickly look under the track category. Let's see what the track category has to offer us here, if anything at all. The expressways don't really work. What else do we have? The super lux are not bad. They actually, I feel like they fit the car. I feel like they fit the car pretty well. The high fives are also quite nice. You know what? The high fives might have to be it for today. I think we're gonna do it. For the color on these, could go black. Black looks so good, actually. Let's go black. I'm not even gonna mess around at all. Bulletproof the tires, we will do that, of course. And for the windows, let's tint those all the way out. Now, there's a lot going on with the green on the top of the car. I'm thinking about changing the roof to carbon, but I don't know. I feel like this is such a clean integration of the carbon roof, though. I feel like I have to go for it. I feel like I have to. Let's do that for sure. I'm pretty happy with this build. I think this looks phenomenal. So let's take it outside. Let's see how it looks in the sunlight. I love this green. I'm so happy with this crew color, actually. So I'm happy to report that. Yeah, this is looking crazy good. Let's quickly take a listen to the Grotti Furia and see how it sounds. Definitely sounds pretty good. The interior on this car is kind of basic, actually. You would kind of expect it to have, you know, maybe the Itali GTO's interior, if you guys are familiar with that. The one that gets affected a lot by the color choice. I wish that it had that interior, but sadly it does not. Cool feature about the Grotti Furia, one of very few cars in GTA that has an active rear spoiler, so that is a nice feature with this vehicle, I would say. I think that this thing looks so damn good. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. I'm almost mad that I used this for my customization. We are going to be doing a customization battle on this. We have yet to film it, but it should be released before you guys are seeing this customization. So I kind of regret using this right now, honestly. Like, it just looks so good. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So I gotta say, the customization is definitely pretty phenomenal on this car. Like it a lot. Now, of course, we're going to talk about the performance of the Furia. The Furia is such a good car, and I feel like it's so underrated in GTA. I feel like nobody really knows anything about the Furia, and it's phenomenal. It handles well. It has great acceleration. It's all-wheel drive, which is, you know, kind of rare for Grotti. If you think about it, I mean, we got the RSX and the GTO, but other than that, there's a lot of Grottis that are rear-wheel drive only. I mean, the X80 I think is all-wheel drive ever so slightly. But you know, it's nice to see. And this car is fantastic. Like, the handling of this car is phenomenal. The acceleration, like I said, is great. Even off the line, it's so quick. I'm gonna stop for you guys real quick here, and we'll quickly launch this thing, and it gets moving. It gets moving so fast. The top speed is probably the Furia's biggest downfall, and with that being said, I think the top speed is like 123, maybe 125, so it's not even that slow. Obviously it's slower than cars like the Torero XO, which are like 132 miles per hour, but it's really not that big of a difference, I don't think. And you know, for how good this car looks and everything, I feel like the Furia does not get nearly enough love in GTA. It's definitely a very Ferrari car, and I think that it looks great in such a bright color. Definitely one that you guys should look into this week while it's on sale. If you have the trade price, it's like pretty, you know, it's pretty discounted. It's like 1.4 mil, I think. And if you don't have the trade price, it's like just under 2 million. So either way, on discount, it is definitely a good car to pick up. You're not going to win any races with it, sadly. It's like somewhere outside of the top 20 fastest supercars in the game, I believe. But that's not to say it's a bad car at all. For free mode, definitely a great one. The braking is awesome, acceleration's awesome, top speed pretty good, handling phenomenal, looks great. Like, there's really nothing that the Furia does badly. So I would definitely recommend picking up this car if you guys are interested. If you've never owned one, now is definitely the time to get one. So yeah, if this thing is on sale, absolutely buy it. If it's not on sale, absolutely buy it. So for those of you that are watching this way in the future, still, you should probably pick up the Furia no matter what. This car is awesome. That's pretty much it for the customization and review. Let me know what you thought of my customization. Leave a like if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.